Hey guys, so now let's move on to Task 9 for Python Basics. And let's read through the documentation here. So it says here in Python, you can read and write from files. We've seen that in cybersecurity, it's common to write a script and import it or export it from a file. Whether that be as a way to store the output of your script or to import a list of hundreds of websites from a file to enumerate. Let's dive straight into an example. So we have a character F here, or a letter, and we assign it the value of an open function with the parameter of the file, and here we have a parameter that will be allowing us for reading the file. And we printed it out, and we access it using the access property accessory, or property access character, or this period character here is actually a way for us to access properties, and in this case we are accessing this read function. So if we try to read through here, to open the file we use the built-in open function. So that's the main file here. We have open, the keyword, open parenthesis, and closing parenthesis. That's the where we place the parameters here. And the R parameter stands for read, and it is used where reading the contents of the file. The variable has a read method. Okay, so we have a method here. For regarding the contents of the file, you can also use the read lines method and loop over each line in the file. Useful if you have a list where each item is on a new line. In the example above, the file is in the same folder as the Python script. If it were elsewhere, you would need to specify the full path of the file, meaning we'll need to place here the full path or the directory from where the file is located. You can also create and write files. If you're writing to an existing file, you open the file first and use the A in the open function after the file name call, which stands for append. If you're writing to a new file, you use W or write instead of A. See the examples below for clarity. So we have an open function. We append to an existing file. That's why we use the letter A parameter here, and we assign that to the F variable here, and we access it using the f.write property accessory character here. And now we will be able to write this text, and we have to close it with a closed function. And we have here an open again function, and we have the demo file 2.txt, write, creating and writing to a new file. This one is going to be appended, meaning it will be added to this file, the content of the file here. And this one we will be able to write it. Now notice that we use the close method for after writing to a file. This closes the file, so no more writing to the file within the program can occur. So if we go here in our question, in the code editor, write Python code to read the flag.txt. What is the flag in this file? So let's assign F, and we use the open function. Then we want to use we are expecting that this is going to be placed inside of the same directory. So we can now go and try to f.read. Let's run this code. Let's see. Okay. F.read. Open file name, flag.txt. What do we need to do here? What is the flag in this file? What is wrong with this? Bad input. F.read file. F.read. Let's see here. What did I do wrong here? I think we need to okay guys, we don't need to have some spaces here because So you have to be careful with the indentation. So if we try to read that, there we go. We now have the f.read function, and we got to find the flag here.